the least bit controversial, where Donald, on the other hand, could be his grumpy Donald Duck, and that's what people fell in love with him. Because when I was a kid, they started in the 1890s, but in the 20s, the owner had a brilliant idea. He made a bicycle that was modeled after Lindbergh, and it sold like hotcakes, so it started making a lot of different themed bicycles like this. The tank needs to be restored because the colors are all screwed up there. We have to get the rear taillight re-chromed. And Donald Duck's face, I don't know if that's actually cracked or that's paint.
It has a button over here. What does this do? Do you know?
I believe it's for a horn. It says quack horn.
And they still work?
There's a battery pack in there. I guarantee you everything's corroded and needs to be fixed.
Rick asked how much he wants for it.
How much do you want for it?
I'd like to get $3,000 for it.
This one's in amazing shape, but there are some issues with it. I'll give you $1,500.
I'd do $2,800.
$2,000? $2,000 is a fair price.
Can you do $2,400?
$2,250, and I'm crazy at that price. I'm gonna walk at that price. I mean, I really can't go anymore.
Okay, I'll take that.
Chum brings Donald bicycle to show Chum an expert.
Chum,
What's that?
check this out.
Is that the Donald Duck bike?
Donald Duck's head is fine.
Well, I got some bad news. It's not a true Donald, it's a clone. Well, if you look underneath, you'll find the serial number. And it says Shelby Co., but also the first two numbers are 53. And that was 1953. Shelby only made this bike in 1949. So it's not a true Donald Duck.
We all make mistakes, Rick. It'll be okay.
That was unfortunate for Rick's. We all make mistakes in our life. That was one of the mistakes of Rick. Let's move forward to next. In this episode, a woman wants to sell Colima pottery duck to pawn shop.
What do we have?
Pottery duck from Colima, Mexico.
All right, Pops, you know anything about ducks from Colima, Mexico?
A little bit. You liked rubber duckies when you were a kid. He had a blast with them when he was like 3.
Seller tells some abnormal things about pottery duck.
I got the duck from antique shop in Scottsdale, Arizona. Ever since then, weird things happening around the house, falling around the duck. So that's why I'm looking to sell it. I'm asking $4,000 for the duck. It does have magic powers.
Rick asks some information about it, then asks owner how much you want for it.
Still see, was in a kiln, went into a kiln like this, and it came out with those beautiful finishes on it. I mean, that's how beautiful they did it. How much are you looking to get out of this?
About $4,000.
It could be very, very old. Incredible condition, which is kind of scary.
Any place you go in Mexico, there's like counterfeit versions of stuff like this.
I'd like something to look at.
Rick not sure about its worth, so he call an expert to know its exact value.
What's up, Bob? How you doing?
That is quite the duck. 2,000 years ago, they made animals go into a tomb, and they'd lay the body, place these animals around. All of the animals they would put in the tomb had a function. Most of them were to be eaten in the afterlife, and this form, very rare.
So what's it worth?
It's stunning. 8,000.
Okay.
You're not gonna whip out your x-ray machine or anything on it?
It's got all the signs you want to see.
So you want $4,000 for it? Okay, I mean, I give you 4 because it does take a long time to sell it.
Okay,
All right.
awesome.
And he's gonna pay her in $100 bills.
A lady brings antique pocket watch to pawn shop.
I have a watch here.
Okay. It's an old watch.
I hope so.
Where did you get it?
A garage sale.
Mind me asking what you paid for it?
$20. If I get $500, I'll be happy.
Do you know much about it?
I just discovered it and it looked cool.
Well, I can tell you a little bit about it. William Ellery.
Rick saw some engraved stuff in watch.
Earl Butler Hero saved my life at Cross Keys.
Something good?
That's the Civil War. The 1880s, pretty easy to date them. It's a key wind and a key set. Increased the cool factor by like 10 times. This actually belonged to a Civil War veteran. One of the greatest gifts you could give in the 19th century was a pocket watch. I have never seen anything like it.
Rick asked, is this watch working?
It's working.
That's positive, right?
In amazing shape. It works great. These things are notorious for cracking. Huge market for Civil War stuff. Could be worth a fortune. I'd really like to find out who these people are. Important people from the battle. I'd like to find out more about the battle.
Great.
I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Rick looks very interested in this watch, so he called an expert to estimate its better worth.
Battle of Cross Keys was an interesting one. This was Stonewall Jackson, best-known generals on the southern side.
To find out anything about those names?
They don't show up in the historic record that I could find.
I mean, the watch is really cool. Do you think it's legit?
The expert decodes the history of the watch, and the deal proceeds.
Oh, yeah. Time period would be the late 1880s. In looking at it, this appears to be correct to me. Hopefully that helps.
Thank
you very much.
What do you want for it?
$2,000.
$700.
$1,800.
Let me give you $1,000 for it.
I'll make a profit either way. How about 15?
I'll go $1,300.
13 will work.
Rick offers owner $1,300 and she accepted his offer. Let's move forward.
How can I help you?
Poetry here, written by Jimi Hendrix.
You're saying Jimmy did this?
Yes, sir.
A man brings Jimi Hendrix poetry to pawn shop.
It's just such a rare piece. I'd rather be in a museum.
So how'd you get this?
I started working with a relative of Jimmy. I became part of the family with them, and so they gave me this poetry.
People remember him for playing the Star Spangled Banner at Woodstock with his teeth. He was a true artist, where he made a guitar sound different than anything before. Greatest rock guitar player of all time. This thing could be worth a fortune.
Owner reads the poem and shares some information about it.
So what does this say?
Within I grace thee with wings, O lovely and true, birds of heavenly, snow and crystals. Fly, my love, as you have before. Pleasures and only steps, and this just one more. 1969.
This is in awfully good shape.
Did you have anything specific to this saying that it's real?
No paperwork from being authenticated.
I'll have someone check it out.
Rick called expert to authenticate it.
I'm Drew with Authentic Autographs.
This is what we got.
It's this authentic. It's going to be very expensive. Jimi Hendrix signature is one of the most valuable rock and roll signatures there is. Well, this definitely sounds like the type of lyrics that he would write. You know, it's very esoteric. A felt tip pen. Almost all the poems or lyrics I've seen of him has been done with a ballpoint pen. The capital I has a very wiggly line for the top bar. It's not something I've seen before, and the S are just slightly different than what I'm used to seeing. The handwriting is about the same size as the signature. He would always write in cursive. I've seen a lot of different problems with it, and I can guarantee you that this is 100% not authentic.
After careful observation and lots of experience, expert confirms that this poem is inauthenticate.
I doubt your opinion.
I'm very sorry to tell you that. Thank you, Rick, for calling me in. Corey, good seeing you again, brother.
Appreciate it.
I know what it's meant to me all these years, and
Nothing I can do with it. Well, thanks for bringing it in.